This is the opportunity of a lifetime for people that have businesses and brands out there. Email us right now at advertise@hiphopun.com and you will get an opportunity to put your brand right in front of each video that we do. And let me tell you, the prices are crazy affordable. You definitely can afford it. Email us right now, advertise@hiphopun.com.
Making a bone-headed decision. Don't be like this dude and make a bonehead allegedly decision.
Word.
You know?
Indeed.
Well, somebody else who may have made a bonehead decision, we're still trying to wait to see.
Oh, shit.
It's Tory Lanez or that girl Kelsey, right? They're in trial, right now. I think it started officially yesterday. They got the videos of Megan coming in and Tory coming in with his son and his pops. And, it's a star-studded event. But somebody may be going to prison. So today, Meg Thee Stallion actually took the stand. And according to one court reporter, Nancy Dillon, she talks about what she witnessed today. And she pretty much put that Megan took the stand about 11:15 a.m. out in Cali today. She said her voice cracked at the first question when asked if she knew Daystar Peterson, a.k.a. Tory Lanez. She quickly regained composure, asked if she was nervous. She replied, "I just don't feel good. I can't believe I have to come up here and do this." And when I was reading, I'm kind of thinking, is this like an act or something, or is she really feeling stuff? Well, another part of her testimony, Megan pretty much came out, today and alleged that Tory offered her $1 million. I would have took it. I would have took it.
He finished it. I'm taking that shit.
$1 million to be quiet and not say anything about the shooting. Obviously, she didn't. She's saying he did it. And also information that came out yesterday in trial. One piece of information is that gunpowder residue was on Kelsey, who was the woman that allegedly got into a fight with Megan Thee Stallion. And gunpowder residue was on Tory Lanez as well. Sandman.
Yeah.
Take it away. What's your thoughts?
This is messier than we thought, bro. We watched this. How long has this been? 2 years now? We've been watching this whole ordeal go on, and it's been messy ever since. And now that we're hearing what really went down, from it being at one of the Kardashians' house or the Jenner's house, and it getting messy over there because it was multiple dudes involved, stemming into the whip, and there'd be argument to somebody getting shot and they pinky toe like some Harlem Night shit. And now we sitting here. And I think the public embarrassment from both Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez will be felt. This will be magnified. This won't look good for either of them.
Right.
But getting to the case and getting to the facts and what we're witnessing here. Now, yesterday when we started hearing like the opening arguments and things like that, and we heard that Kim also had Kim or Kelsey, like Kelsey and Kim's and shit. What's her name? Kelsey? I keep calling
Kelsey,
it Kim.
Yeah, Kelsey, yeah.
It's Kelsey had gun residue on her as well. So it was like, okay, maybe she did in fact shoot her. Maybe Megan Thee Stallion is lying. And if you're looking at this TV show and you're a fan of Team Tory or Team Megan, because all this shit was on some WWE shit at first. Even though, unfortunately, somebody really got shot, somebody's really going to go to jail or possibly really be deported. This all played out like a TV show for us, right? So you was either on Tory's side or you was on Megan's side. And I wanted to see Tory get out of this shit, to be perfectly honest with you. So I was like, okay, yeah, word. She got the gunpowder on it. Maybe this was a jealousy act and homegirl did shoot him, right?
Yeah.
But now it's starting to look a little bit other way. So I believe personally it was an accident. I think that it was a drunken rage and things were being said and everybody was probably intoxicated. Whoever grabbed that gun in that situation, and it's looking more and more like it was Tory, but whoever grabbed it looked as if they made a mistake. It didn't look like they were in an act of trying to kill anybody, but a gun did go off. Somebody did get shot and somebody's going to pay the consequences. And if in fact that is Tory who does, you can look at all the American business that he's doing, thrown out the window. Who knows what this is going to do with his career, because I don't know how record labels work in Toronto. I know a lot of people try to come down here to take care of their business. So
all that show money is gone. You can't get no show money in the U.S.
And so he's no longer allowed in the U.S., but he can still go overseas and tour. It's not messing with the international bag.
Whatever country that allows felons. Some countries don't allow felons, like Canada's one.
It's going to be bad, man. It don't look good.
He can survive, I think.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that.
U.S. kind of.
You damn sure need the U.S. You need U.S. sponsors. You need U.S. touring. You need U.S. interviews and branding. And
right,
it's going to be tough. It's going to be rough. But let me ask you about the money situation, because like you said, it wasn't a text message. We don't have any ironclad proof that this in fact happened. It's hearsay at this point, and it's up to the jurors to decide whether or not they want to believe that. But she wrote it, right? $1 million. She didn't want to go up there to begin with. She admitted that. So, and you jokingly said that you would have took the $1 million, but in all seriousness, what do you think about that if that in fact happened, that he offered her $1 million to get up out of this situation? How do you feel about that?
I think that's probably what anybody would do. You know what I mean? Depending on if it was, even if it was an accident or if it was, you know, which I'm kind of leaning towards probably an accident, but I could be wrong. But maybe she feels different. Maybe she's seen him pointing a gun at her. Who knows? I don't know. But, you know, if it was an accident, why not take the money? Like, it would have to be something more of a vendetta. And I know it's not about money for certain people. I'm not just trying to be like a money hungry, you know, person. But, like, are you thinking about his life too? You know what I mean? Or to me, it has to be either something happened to where she's pissed off about a relationship thing, like woman scorn, or he really shot her and she's like, nah, fuck it, I ain't giving you no breaks.
Yeah.
To me, that's what it got to be, either one of those two things, you know. Maybe it's something else, but that's how I kind of see it. Like,
either way, it's personal.
Yeah, it got to be real personal, like, because it's like, okay, you ain't dead, you're still here. Okay, you might have lost a couple shows or whatever because you couldn't perform, but you're still here. I think she made like $13 million, they said, last year or something like that, probably more than that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I know, I get it. Some people, you know, so-called stand on morals, as they say, but, you know, now this brother gets to, you know, if he's convicted, his life is pretty much not over, but I mean, he might do some prison time too. Yeah, shit. Yeah. It's more than just deport. You might have to do your time in the U.S., then be deported when you get your ass out. And he's facing up to 22 years.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, all right, we kind of see the end road for Tory if, in fact, he's convicted, and it's sad. What's the end game for Megan? Because she's not done with court. Got called Crawford in that suit with Rock Nation and 1501 Entertainment. You got does a whole slew of shit. She barely really even got out of her music career. She's more of a personality than a rapper at this point. Where does this lead Megan Thee Stallion?
She's been successfully cloned already. I ain't talking about the real cloning, but like other rap artists now that took the wave that she's in and the style that she has now, and there's new Megan Thee Stallion out there now.
Everywhere, every state, every city.
Everywhere. So it's like, now it's the survival game. How you going to survive, you know, in this game, in this hip hop thing, now that you got all these women out there? You got Glorilla out there, you know, which I actually kind of like her a little bit. Her style's a little bit different. The Lottos and all these different, you know, chicks out there who got different styles, but, you know, it's the shaking the ass, the blonde wig, you know, Barbie doll, Black Barbie thing. You know what I mean? So as far as what called Crawford, I think she comes out, you know, not saying on top, but I think she comes out unscathed. I think it's just a money thing. They decide how things are going to go. I don't think her career is over.
Right.
Because she got writers now and things like that, and the top team. I think she's going to be well off. You know what I mean? But, yeah, can you survive, though? How long are you going to survive in this game?
I will say she's turning more into the personality.
Yeah.
It's more the person. And you see Cardi starting to transition out of there, even though she still claims to do the music, and she still does tours based off her old stuff. Put out a couple records, couple singles, cool. It's more the personality now.
Right, yeah.
Like the Stallion, you hit it right on the head. There's 1 million of them now. There's one in every city and state across the nation, right? And if they ain't been signed, they being looked at. So, what are we even listening for your bars? See, even when we used to listen to Kim, when we listened to Nicki, and even though they were beautiful and we respected them from a male's perspective of how sexy they were, they had us gaining respect from their bars. You can put their CD in or they tape or stream them now and appreciate their lyricism. Are we looking for that from Meg Thee Stallion? I doubt it.
Hell no, I'll tell you that.
So yeah, the survival game, bro.
She ain't lyrical like that.
Survival game, man. Then where is it, bro?
Well, you looking for more of a, I hate to use this word, but a gimmick. I hate to use that word. I wish I had a better word up there. But more of a gimmick with her. Like, okay, she'll be talking about popping this. She's going to be talking, she's going to show this. Is she going to be sucking a lollipop this time? You ain't really looking for, okay, Megan, she said something. Nothing thought-provoking is coming out of a Megan Thee Stallion. Unfortunately, like, you know, you had, you know, in our era. And not to say that there's not female rappers that aren't thought-provoking now. There's plenty of them.
Yeah.
She's just not one of them.
She's just not it.
Right.
Good luck.
But it's a blueprint. It's a blueprint to make money. Talk about shaking your ass. And that's the blueprint. You stay on it as long as you can. You milk the money. You know, make $50, $100 million.
Right.
And you move on, you know, to something else, like being there, like you said. Whatever.
Personality.
Yeah.